Okay, today I'm going to teach you how to make my dad's famous Popshetti, which is just fancy for saying spaghetti. Alright, first we'll start with the meatballs. For your meatballs, you'll need to mix together 3 pounds of ground beef, 1 cup of chopped onion, 2 eggs, 1 tablespoon of garlic salt, 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, a half a cup of breadcrumbs. If you add too much more, it might end up tasting like meatloaf, so just half a cup for that amount. Then you'll want to form your meatballs. I usually do mine just a little bit smaller than, say, a baseball. That way when they're cooking and they cook down, you don't get those little teeny meatballs, you get big fat ones. And you put these on a baking sheet and arrange them on a baking sheet and cook at 350 for 30 minutes. Alright? And depending upon what you like, you can add different things to your meatballs if you want to. It's just the way me and my family do ours, so don't feel bad. Next is the sauce. The sauce is important. Okay. Alright. For your sauce, depending upon what you like. My dad usually uses ragu. You can use ragu if you like, or make your own spaghetti sauce if you want to. But we're still going to change that up here in a minute. So you'll need 4 jars of ragu spaghetti sauce. To this, you'll need to add in a pot 2 cups of water, half a cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of garlic salt, 1.5 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, and a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Alright, once you're done with that, mix it all up, get your heat going, and bring it up to a boil. Once you got it up to a boil, you want to take it, put it on a low simmer, and you'll probably keep it on this low simmer for 3 hours. Alright, takes low and slow, best method of this. But after your first hour goes by, of it on low simmer, make sure you stir it often. After your first hour goes by on low simmer, you have to make sure that go back and get your meatballs out the oven. Hopefully you didn't leave them in there for the whole time. That was burnt. Take them out and drop them in your spaghetti sauce and let them sit and cook for the remainder of the time. Left over 2 hours. Once this is all done, oh yeah, if you're doing spaghetti, you want to make sure you do your noodles and everything. Basic instructions for boiling noodles and all that. But you can do this two different ways with the spaghetti and meatballs. My dad usually does the spaghetti, but every once in a while he'll do it over, say you get some hoagie rolls and split them in half and put the meatballs in and cover the meatballs in sauce and then put Parmesan over top all the meatballs. Awesome. Everybody loves them and it says it does the best job and it's the best spaghetti they've ever tasted. Okay, so back to your spaghetti. Yeah, same thing with your spaghetti. You throw your sauce over your noodles, lay about 2, maybe 3 of these meatballs on top of your spaghetti, depending upon how hungry of a eater you are. Then you'll add your Parmesan and like shredded mozzarella, and that'll hook it up. But needless to say, this usually feeds a family of 6 good eaters with leftovers. So, I mean, if you got big people in your family, like to eat a lot of food, this is for you. It's not that expensive and you can feed them all cheap. But yeah, have fun, enjoy, and thank you. And this is my dad's Popshetti.